We are here live in the Mafia Dome with the king, the Don, the kingpin of sports, the one, the only, the Don of all sports knowledge, the one who went to sports college and still hangs out with the Purple Mafia from that college. His name is, there's the only one, the only. You hear the music, you know the name, you know the man. He is AJ Boki. Nay,
What's up, Jack? How are you
how,
doing, guys?
how's that for an intro?
Oh, by the way, my friend Peter Lure, who lives in Madison, loves your intro, by the way.
Ah, well, of course. It's because it's all about you.
Yeah, he loves the intro. He loves the intro, so
Good.
yeah. So
Good. You remember me someday when you're on national TV, syndicated all over the place. You say, "We just got to bring Jack along just for the intro." That's all I
I will.
want.
I will. I will. I will.
Thank you. So,
Uh,
what's going on in your world?
oh man, we going big night last night for I was at home. I did a double dip last night, Jack.
What'd you do?
I went to the Homestead boys volleyball game,
Yes,
and then
and
and they won. And then
okay.
I went home and caught the end of the football game. So
Wow, how'd they do?
28-0 win.
Winner one, winner chicken dinner.
Yes. That is fortunate for Cedarburg. I heard. That's what I heard.
Oh, they lost.
They lost to Germantown, so
Oh,
Homestead now plays Germantown in the second round.
well, it's a tough way to end the year with a first round playoff loss when you're at home.
Germantown was underseeded, if you ask me. They beat they beat Homestead and lost a couple games, but they beat Homestead and got a 7th seed. So
So, in your mind, it was not a big upset.
in my mind, Cedarburg should have been seated a little lower, and Germantown should have been seated a little higher.
Okay. So according to what you observed and hear and seen, the right team won that game regardless of whether I'm a fan or not.
Yeah, regardless.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks a lot for my feelings there, AJ.
No,
Oh, oh,
I actually wanted to see Cedarburg win because I wanted to play Cedarburg again. So.
well, they didn't earn it. What about Grafton? Did you hear anything?
Grafton won. Grafton plays Plymouth now.
Oh, wow. Plymouth any good?
That should be a toughie. Plymouth is a 4 seed this year, and
Oh,
that's
good.
I was I have a soft spot for Plymouth because that's where my brother was at school for his last 2 years.
You got a soft spot, all right. You're a hard-hearted man. You don't have any soft spots. Don't give me that bullshit.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You are the man. Okay. So high school. Anything else notable that you'd like to mention about high school football or high school?
Port won as well. So
So everybody but Cedarburg won locally.
yes, locally.
Ah, all right. Well, onward. It's not the end of the world. All right.
Oh.
So today is kind of a big day in college football.
Yes, sir. A lot of big games today.
What are the other ones, AJ? I don't know.
Texas A&M, LSU, Alabama, Missouri.
Texas A&M, LSU, Alabama, Missouri. Alabama, Missouri? Really?
Yeah. And guess what game day is today?
Madison?
Indiana.
Indiana. That's right. They're really doing well.
They're playing Washington today.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
So who do you think's going to win that one? Forget who you're rooting for. Who do you think's going to win?
I think Indiana's going to win. They're really good.
How did they get good? This guy's a first-year coach, right? Signetti, I think it is.
Did you see his quote, though?
No.
It was basically, I win. Google me.
Huh. Sounds like a typical Italian coach to
That
me.
was his direct quote.
You Italians are all alike.
Yeah, it was good. It's good.
Well, that's good for him.
Yep.
What time do they play? Do you know, AJ?
I think it's the early game. I think it's
11? Okay. I'll be looking for that one. All right, and Alabama, Missouri. Missouri's lost some games. Alabama's lost some games,
lost
right?
One game. Missouri lost one game.
Really? Where is the game? Do you know?
Missouri, I believe.
Missouri. All right, not misery.
The winner of that game is out.
The winner of the game is out?
The loser of the game is out. My bad.
Loser of the game is out of what? The playoff?
Playoff contention.
All right. What's your prediction?
Missouri's going to win.
Really?
I don't think Alabama's that good.
Well, ask the Badgers about that.
I know. I know.
So what does that say about the Badgers?
Wisconsin, I don't know. I think it says we have to remember, and I'm not making excuses here, but I'm just gonna say we have to remember that they were adjusting to a new quarterback too
On the fly during the game.
on the fly during the game. So I don't know if that has, I don't know, and to walk into a game and say, "Oh, Braden, you're gonna come and play Alabama now." He's probably out there like, oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Thank you for the gift.
What year is he? Do you know, Braden Locke?
He's a redshirt sophomore.
Do you think he'll keep growing? And first of all, do you think he'll stay here? The transfer is always a question now, right?
I think he'll stay.
Do you think he'll grow into a good player?
I think he'll grow because I think everyone wants to see the freshman play, but
like
I've
you,
like me, but I've seen him play a few times in
mm-hmm.
Mavo. Oh, I've heard him. I should say I've heard him because I've been on the move, but I've heard him play a few times. He's pretty good, but they have a lot of young. That freshman class is really good.
Really? Will they stay? You don't know that. That's always a question.
It's tough to tell. It's tough to tell. Time will tell. If they keep winning, I think they'll stay together. But
well, what's the freshman quarterback's name, AJ?
Mayberry Mature.
Boy, his parents loved alliteration. So if McTwerp doesn't play, will he leave? That's the thing. That's always a question.
He was the third string quarterback coming into the year. He's a freshman, so he's a true freshman. So we'll see.
Okay. What are your? Let's get to that. That's future stuff you're guessing about. This is also going to be a future question, but the future is tonight. What's going to happen?
The Badgers are going to win. Hear me on it. This is a long prediction. And James Franklin. I never wish ill will on anybody. But if James Franklin does not win this game and loses to Ohio State, he may lose his job.
Well, I can't stand him.
He can't win the big one. Or he hasn't won the big one.
Yeah. They say that about everybody until they do, right? You got to do it.
Right. And I love the people. I love the pundits, right? Oh, Penn State's going to make the playoff now. Because there's 12 teams? Okay. It still doesn't say much for the program.
Well, first of all, before you take another shot at the pundits, you're a pundit.
I am a pundit.
So you're taking a shot at yourself when you say that.
Right, exactly.
If Penn State loses today, which I think they will they still make the playoff? If they beat Ohio State, you think they will?
No. Yeah, they beat Ohio State. Ohio State's got a tough game today.
Who are they playing?
They got Illinois and Nebraska.
Yeah.
But it's an 11:00 game. It's an early kick in Columbus.
In Columbus? Shit. Forget about it, as you people say.
Michigan does not play Ohio State this year for the first time in years.
Really?
I looked it up. They don't play them on the back end of their schedule like normal.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
All right.
They end the season with Northwestern.
Northwestern didn't do much against the Badgers.
No, their offense was. They got a safety even. They gave up more points on offense. They gave up as many points on offense as they scored. 3.
What about Minnesota? How are they?
Nah.
They
beat USC. They beat USC, but still.
Yeah, the only team that didn't beat USC is Wisconsin.
Yeah, and Rutgers now because they won.
So Ohio State, they just lost. Was their last game losing to the Ducks?
Yes, they ran out of time. Remember, Will Did you see the end of that game?
They ran out of time, all right.
Will Howard scrambled, he dove, and they ran out. They went
AJ, on November 30th, Michigan's at Ohio State.
Oh, I was wrong. Sorry, my bad.
That's all right. Also, like they have in here, AJ. Okay, Northwestern. They play Northwestern on the 16th, and then they play Indiana on the 23rd.
Oh,
And
and
that's
then,
at Ohio State.
and then
Then
Michigan.
then Michigan at Ohio State. The last two games are home games, but they're tough games. Well,
The biggie today is the biggie today in the Big Ten. The sneaky biggie
sneaky biggie.
is Oregon and Illinois.
What are you thinking?
It's at Oregon, so I give Oregon the edge by about 3.
Okay.
But Illinois beat Michigan last week, so we'll see how they come out.
They might come out flat.
Yeah, right. Exactly what I'm saying.
Is Illinois?
I'm hoping. Hear me out in this scenario, okay? Hoping Oregon wins, because if Wisconsin wins today, and then proceeds to beat Iowa next week, they will play Oregon as the number 1 team in the country. They will play Oregon when Oregon is the number 1 team in the country. Which will make it very, very interesting for the rest of the Big Ten. Maybe
You
not
think
for,
so?
It will make it interesting. Put it this way: Wisconsin will play number 3 and number 1 in the next 2 of the next 3 weeks.
And they played Alabama when they were what, for number 4?
Yes, exactly.
That's pretty good competition. Does that beat their usual cupcakes that they play against?
No more cupcakes, Jack. No more cupcakes.
I hope not.
Although they're very good, but no more cupcakes.
The cupcakes are very good, or the Badgers are?
The cupcakes.
No. Okay.
No, I meant the food.
Yeah, I hear you. All right. Do you like Hostess cupcakes
Yeah,
with the squiggly? Do you?
Yes.
They have all different. They have pumpkin ones now.
My favorite are the chocolate ones with the squiggly lines on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Very good. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. If you ever beat me in a bet, I might get you some.
All right. Now, what do you want to go to?
I want to go to. All right, college football's done. We got to go to the NFL, dude.
Yes, sir.
So, what's the best game of the weekend in the NFL?
Best game of the weekend is San Francisco, and
San Francisco is terrible to watch.
they're hurt. They're all hurt.
I know. Yeah, I know. But I'm not. Let's see here. Let me read. I'll read you off the
Leave me
matchups.
off the slate.
Okay, first one. Packers Jaguars noon.
Easy.
What?
Easy money.
Easy money?
Packers by 10.
Okay. Cardinals Dolphins noon at Miami.
Could be interesting. Is Tua going to play? Not yet. I don't think.
Really? Okay.
They said
What?
What week is it? It's week 8. He might play.
Yeah.
Oh, they asked him if he was going to wear a Guardian cap. He said no.
You asked him what?
They asked him if he was going to wear one of those special caps.
Yeah.
The Guardian cap. He said no.
Okay. That's not smart. What? So you picked the Dolphins if Tua's playing,
Yes, if Tua's playing, I pick the Dolphins.
and if he's not, the Cardinals you pick.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Another early game tomorrow, noon, Central Time. Jets, Patriots. Jets at Patriots.
That's almost unwatchable.
It is unwatchable, but who you picking?
I'm picking the Jets by 6.
By 6. Okay. Excuse me. Ravens at Browns, noon.
Jameis is starting. That could be intriguing. I still like the Ravens at the Browns.
Eagles at Bengals, early.
Ooh. I'm taking the Bengals. They're hot.
Oh yeah, and Eagles are. We'll see. Colts at Texans. That's a Southern. What do you call it? AFC South battle.
Is Richardson starting?
Well, he started last week.
Oh, he's not hurt. Okay, good. I'm taking the Texans.
Yeah. Titans at Lions.
As much as I like to see the Titans win, I don't think they get enough.
They ain't got near enough. Falcons at Buccaneers.
Ooh, at Buccaneers. Buccaneers are too banged up. I'll take Kirk Cousins.
That's another. I think that's borderline unwatchable. Saints at Chargers. This is the first of the late games. 3:05.
MC Rattler starting?
I don't know.
I think he is.
I think he is.
I'll go with Chargers.
Bills at Seahawks.
This one could be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because at Seattle, which is always tough to play, you never know what the weather's going to be. I'm taking Seattle.
Okay. The main late game at 3:25, or one of them. Bears at Commanders. Do you know if Daniels is playing or not?
If he's not, this becomes less and less intriguing. I'm not sure if he is.
Well, give me one if he is playing.
Say he is playing. Commanders win by about 20.
By 20?
Uh-huh.
All right, what if he isn't? What if it's Marcus Mariota?
It's a 6-point game. The Commanders still win.
Oh, either way, you're going Commanders. Okay. Another late game tomorrow. Chiefs at Raiders.
Chiefs.
Oh, the Raiders are unwatchable. It's so bad.
They should trade Max Crosby. That's just me.
No, they are not going to trade Max Crosby.
I said they should.
No, they shouldn't. Why would you say they should?
Because
why?
They're not any good.
That's the one player they have that's worth a shit.
Right. You're right.
So you say to your fans, we got one good player. Bye-bye. Come to our games. Spend $200 a ticket. Enjoy. Boy, you should run a team. You'd have the lowest attendance in history at AJ's Raiders.
I do run the team. That's why I don't run the Raiders.
Some honesty from you. Okay. Panthers at Broncos. 3:00, 3:25 tomorrow.
Yikes. Broncos.
Unwatchable. God. What? You think you disagree?
No.
Poor Bryce Young is getting tossed back in there.
Bryce Young is going to start.
I know, against like the number 3 defense.
Only reason is because Andy Dalton got in a car accident.
Tomorrow night's game, Sunday Night Football, Cowboys at 49ers.
This is almost borderline unwatchable for me. The Cowboys stink, and the 49ers are hurt. So I'm going to say I will watch, and the 49ers are going to win.
You will watch, and the 49ers are going to win.
Yes.
Okay. Giants at Steelers, Monday night.
Ooh.
What do you mean, ooh? That's...
It's a... No, I mean, I think it's going to be interesting.
Why?
Hear me out why.
Okay, I'm listening.
I don't think Russell Wilson can put 2 back-to-back performances together.
Well, and I think
plus, how lucky are the Steelers that they get to play the Jets and the Giants in 2 back-to-back games?
Well,
in prime time, as my friend from high school said, stop putting the Jets in prime time. It's not worth it.
The Giants have the only thing that they have going for them is their defense is pretty good. It'll be a better test for Russell than last week.
And Wendell Robinson is pretty good too. The young receiver.
Okay.
But if Neighbors does not play, which it looks like he won't.
Is he hurt again?
Yeah.
What's wrong with him this time?
I don't know.
I hate when those good young players are on terrible teams. They keep getting hurt. It's just not good for them.
Because they get stuck.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
No kidding. All right. So
we covered the NFL.
Yeah. What about there was a baseball game on last night?
So we get to the walk-off grand slam by Freddie Fantastic Freeman.
Oh no! Did he? I hadn't heard what
they
happened.
Went out 3-2 in the ninth, and Freddie went off and hit a grand slam.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Margot will hate that. She hates Freddie Freeman. She thinks he's a fraud.
Yeah, Tell her he hit a grand slam in the ninth
Oh
last night.
man. Ugh, that's gonna be tough.
Off of Weaver too.
Weaver's had a few home runs hit off him.
Yeah.
Was anybody good? Was it? Did you watch it?
I saw it because I was watching the USC game and the USC crowd went nuts during the that game.
But you didn't watch the game then?
I watched a little bit. I got home from the volleyball game at like 9.
Ah, okay.
Was still on.
Yeah, that's a good thing about baseball. It'll be on forever. Just leave it.
Mm-hmm.
Leave the set on when you come back. It'll still be on. All right. Well, that's who you want. You want the Dodgers, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm in the same camp. I'm blissfully ignorant.
I'm not openly rooting for them, but I just want them to win because I don't want the Yankees to win.
Well, so far so good.
Yep.
Any other notable notes? Anything else of note for the series?
The series is gonna go. It's 2-3-2. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
So the format is different because it's 2-3-2. Well, it's not different than the CS's, but it's different than normal. So it's 2-3-2. So it should be interesting. Okay. I still give the Yankees a shot, but if they don't win game 2, it's over.
If they don't win game 2, it's over. Yeah. Well, unless they win 3 at home.
Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Okay. Freddie Freeman. Okay. She'll hate that. That makes me smile.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. I think that's it for the sports. We covered high school. We covered college, right? Covered pro football. Covered pro baseball. Anything else you wanted to talk about?
Oh, I did want to mention one thing. I wanted to give a shout out to my brother real quick.
Okay.
He's actually attending New Badger game today.
Is he?
So I told him that I told him to have fun and just enjoy it. So it should be fun.
Good for him. Yeah. Cool.
He's got 4 tickets with the Pepsi. I think with the Pepsi people or somebody.
Are you going to look for him in the crowd?
I will, because I'll be at home with my dad. So I'll be home.
Cool. That's right. You're going to see the boss and the agent today.
Yes. I'm going to see the boss and the agent, and I'm going to meet my high school buddies, Christian Earl's son, tomorrow afternoon. So should be fun.
Good. All right. In all your travels and all your games, all your busy life, did you have any chance to think of the message for the best part of the show?
Yes,
which
sir.
is AJ's advice.
Oh, yes, sir.
It starts in the world of athletics, and AJ takes a lesson from that and paints a picture with it so that you can use it and apply it to your everyday life.
Okay. So I went to the volleyball game last night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting there watching one of my players play, and I just want to say, this is more of a thank you. You know, Homestead has been more of like a family to me, because I can call the parents from my players and get rides to the game. So it's very important, because it's very important for me to go to the games that my players are playing in when they're not playing basketball, to show that I'm more than just a coach. So I wanted to, today take the time to step back and just say thank you. Last night it was the Bleasners. It's been the Wizards in the past, with Jonah and football. So it's more of I always enjoy spending time with the parents, because they do a lot for.
Because they smoke and drink?
No. Because they no.
Okay. Kidding.
But I know you're kidding. I know where you're going. But no, because they do a lot for me, and it's without my own family down here, it helps me get around and get to places and be able to enjoy it. See my I call them my teammates compete at different competitions, what they love to do. So I just wanted to take the time to just say thank you to the people, to the Bleasners and to Mr. Winsler, and to everybody who's helped me get to games when I like to go and can't get a ride from share ride because, as you know, Jack, one of the challenges of the county is you can't always get a ride everywhere you want to go
That's right.
because it's just a big challenge. It's not a big to do. You just have to plan in advance.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes when it's late notice, they can't always accommodate. So I just wanted to give the just a quick shout out to everybody who's helped me get around. And I have my own. Luckily for me, shout out to my parents too. They let me keep the van down here, so it helps me get around.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to give them a quick to do. So thank you, Jack. Appreciate that.
Okay, that's great. Thank you for the message. The takeaway I have is that even at Homestead there are some nice people, which I didn't think there were any, but evidently there are.
But it's the same thing in Cedar Break too. Like everybody like helps me get around and just make sure I'm there and make sure being around you, Jack, and being around people like just being around people that when I go places. I don't think people know this. When I go places, I go on my own. So I'm kind of I'm there by myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not there. I'm not there by myself because there's always people looking out for me. So I just appreciate that about this area and just about all the people. It's just been so helpful to me and helped me grow over the last 3 years since the end of COVID, and it's just been very helpful. So I just wanted to give everybody a quick shout out, Mr. Bob, you, Mel, Homestead, everybody just to do. Yeah. So thank you.
Great. Good. Very nice. Well done, AJ.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you for your words of wisdom. All right. Any last Badger cheer or anything you want to say to your brother or anything before we head out?
No. I think we're good. We're good. By the way, I usually root. One more thing. I usually root for people in the Mafia.
Mm-hmm.
Not today. The offensive coordinator from Penn State is from Whitewater.
Oh, that's right. You said there's a connection.
Andy Kolnicki, he's the old offensive coordinator with Leipold at Whitewater. So, sorry, Andy, not today, but not today. It ain't happening. It ain't happening today, buddy.
All right. You heard it here from AJ Bokine. Have a great week, everyone. AJ, I'll see you sometime Tuesday night or Wednesday. Tuesday night, you gonna be on the show?
Well, Tuesday, maybe if we have volleyball at Homestead again.
Oh, so, okay. All right. Well, just let me know.
Wednesday for sure.
Okay. All right. Great show. Great job.
Thank you, sir.
F 'em, Bucky. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right there, baby. Look at that.
I love it, bud. I love it.
All right. See ya. Have a great day.
See you. Bye.
Bye.